Well, shooters and reloaders out there, Fortune Cookie 45 LC coming to you from the hot lead zone, and this video is for all of you new casters out there. There are a lot of you, like Norman Reppingen. Now Norman's starting to do his casting career, and he's gathering his equipment and lead and all this, but getting good ingots is a very good way to make cast bullets. Clean lead to do your bullet casting really helps the final product and increases safety significantly. Now, as you know, I strongly recommend using cast iron for doing casting of lead alloys. So these are the ingot molds. They're all available from Lodge and Lyman. The Lodge ingot molds are available from stores like Walmart and Target. And of course the Lyman ingot mold you gotta get from shooting supply outlets like Midway USA or Natchez or Mid-South Shooter Supply. Now, however, for all of you new casters out there like Norman Reppingen, the tendency is to use any old throwaway type of pot or skillet or pan to melt the lead to make ingots. And I would caution you not to do that because those will tend to fail very quickly. So the use of ordinary kitchen pots and pans and skillets is not advisable for melting lead because these are not designed for that purpose. Lead is heavy, and also the heat will cause failure, and it'll happen in 10 times use or less. Now, experienced casters will tell you that cast iron is the very best to be used for smelting lead, cleaning it up, and making the clean ingots that we really desire for our bullet cast. Now, trying to find cheap used cast iron is oftentimes difficult because the tendency is for owners of these things to keep them, because once they are nicely broken in and conditioned, the use of them just keeps going on and on. So it's hard to find used cast iron, but if you can at a cheap price, then luckily you can go ahead and acquire it that way. But let me show you a simple way to get a hold of cast iron for your casting purposes. It's all of these Lodge skillets, and they're all good for bullet casters and for ingot makers. So there's the 8-inch for $10.84, the 10.5-inch $15.92, and then the 12-inch for only $20. Well, $21. So that's a pretty good price for all of those. But this one for $7.48 is really a great price. For a smaller volume caster, $7.48 for a 10-inch skillet cast iron. That's not bad. This is a Lodge, perfect for doing ingot casting. $40. So you see that Lodge Dutch oven can allow a caster to do 45 to 50 pounds of lead at a time. But a lot of us don't need that kind of capacity and weight on our equipment. So I found a simple 8-inch Lodge skillet cast iron has allowed me to do 25 pounds at a time, or easily 22 pounds at a time. And I've done a lot of ingots that way. This was purchased for like $11. And now you can get a $15 10-inch Lodge skillet, which is bigger than this one. Or that $7.48 10-inch skillet cast iron from Walmart is looking more attractive all the time. So all of you new casters out there, no reason to go ahead and use something that won't work well for you. Get yourself some good cast iron. Bye for now.